Today, I am rockhounding in the middle of Phoenix. Now, I am in Skunk Creek today, middle of the urban area. Beautiful, beautiful wash. Let's see what we can find today. This is also a disc golf course, but I'm going to be going away from the disc golf course because I don't want to get in everyone's way. So, looks like I'm alone out here right now, and I'm excited to see what we can find. Let's see. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah, there's some disc golf. I didn't know it came this far north, but I'll just keep going north. I found some giant agates here, and I am excited. It looks to be completely alone today. This is gorgeous. It's gonna be a high of 106, 104, 106, something like that today. So I am going to be, getting out of here around, I don't know, in a few hours. So I'm hoping to be able to rockhound for a little bit, at least. The highs right now, I don't know, I actually don't have my watch on me. Probably upper 70s, low 80s. Let's see what kind of beautiful rocks we can find today. Looks like some quartz and stuff. It's very early, but it is beautiful. Kind of have to go out really early when you're rockhounding in the desert, unfortunately. It's kind of past the season where you can do it all day long. Highs are in the hundreds. I wasn't going to do it again, but then I saw the temperatures for the following weeks, and I realized, holy cow, it is going to be a hot one. Hey, welcome. Today I am rockhounding in the middle of Phoenix in a wash here in the north, Skunk Creek. I'm looking for agates and jasper, and we will see what we can find today. I'm looking forward to all the discoveries we're going to have. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's going to be very hot. So I'll have to do this carefully. Looks like a bit of messed up jasper. That's the first thing we've seen today. I found some huge agates here, some big moss agates. So this area has absolute giants. Just gonna pick through all of this. And this is the same stream I rockhounded last weekend and live streamed. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out sometime. But yeah, you can see how this is volcanic rock. This is all volcanic. This whole region was extremely volcanic in the past. Now not so much, but the rocks remain, and they tell the record. Oh, never mind. There are some disc golfers around here. I will try to stay out of their way. I hear them a bit. Okay. I'll go to this other side. There's enough room for everyone here. Let's see. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful rocks everywhere here. It's a nice sunny day. It's going to be a hot one, 104, 106, something like that. So I'm out way earlier than I normally would be, just to be able to get a nice taste of the rocks this morning. So yeah, it's already upper 70s, maybe low 80s. I'm not quite sure at this point, but I learned from last time you can't go too far out of the city and live stream. So now I'm in the middle of the city. It may not look like it, but we are literally just near Bell Road. We are within the 101 in the city of Phoenix. So It is, yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty urban. There's an aquatic center right there. So I'm not in the middle of nowhere. This is right in the middle of neighborhoods. And I found some huge agates here before. Giant moss agates, massive jaspers. We'll see what we can find today. I just arrived. I literally just came down right over where those two people are. There's also a disc golf course, so I'm trying to stay out of everyone's way. I don't know if I'm doing a great job, but there's not too many out here right now. It's gonna be a hot one. Yeah, so I'll probably stay out here probably as long as I can until it gets a little too hot. Generally, first sign of loopiness, you're already too late. You need to leave. So I'll try to leave before that point. I got plenty of water, so that shouldn't be a concern. Just gonna scour this wash, see what we can find. Get my eyes adjusted. I just started this a few minutes ago. Yeah, as you can see, the last 6 minutes. So I'm just gonna be getting my eyes attuned to everything. There's some quartz. It's almost like a little geode pocket. Look at that. And colorful rock. A lot of great stuff here. Beautiful rocks here. Even the ones that I wouldn't take home, just gorgeous. So yeah, this was all volcanic about 20 to 40 million years ago. Has to do with the plate tectonics. Ground kind of snapped, or the plate going underneath the North American plate kind of snapped downward, which drew a bunch of magma upwards and created this kind of weak zone that created a bunch of volcanism during the time. This was all shallow ocean, or shallow ocean and coastal region at the time. Now it is the Sonoran Desert. So now we get to pick through what remains and what it created. And boy, did it create some gorgeous things. So all the fire agates and stuff were all created at the same time as all of this rock. The world famous Arizona Southwest fire agates, it was all from the same general time period that these rocks are from. So it's quite beautiful. Really cool to see. So much history just beneath our feet everywhere. It's really fun to watch. It was really fun to learn about. As you just go about your day, you look up at a mountain, you're like, oh yeah, that's, that predates our entire civilization. That predates everything. That's pretty cool. Ah, yes, the mythical batteries. Truly, nature's wonders. I'll pick up trash. I don't want... Oh, it's pretty corroded. We'll pick it up anyway. I don't want it out here. I got instead of my backpack, I got my little Rockhounding bag, and I got my squirt bottle. Got some water in there. Extra batteries for my phone here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find some good stuff today. It always takes me a little bit to find. Once I start finding, I find them. Let's see. It's just fun to just poke around. Lots of quartz. Lots of quartz here. Very exciting. I don't know, I'm always so excited when I do this stuff. It's just very nice. Switched out the tripod from last time, so hopefully it's a little less shaky than it was in previous trips. But, oh man, that's beautiful. Always a sucker for green rocks. Always love green rocks. Let's see, let's get over to, put my head up, probably think that stream bed right along there that has bigger rocks might have a better chance of finding something if I head over here. You do have to worry about snakes, but they're more afraid of you than you are of them. So as long as you're talking, the rattlesnakes will let you know. I haven't ever actually run into any while rock hounding. I am definitely in the middle of the disc golf course. Trying to stay out of everyone's way. Doesn't seem there's too many people out here. I only saw two fellows just down the way, and they were passing me, so hopefully shouldn't be an issue. I'm going upstream this way, kind of away from the course. So we'll see. Let's see. I always struggle when I'm rock hounding. I always bend down like the entire time, and it hurts my back. I'm trying to like stand upright. Oh look, that rock kind of looks like a heart. Let's see. I found some pink agate here. Almost looked like limb casts. They really did. Some of them were like pink limb cast looking rocks. They tumbled up. They looked beautiful, but there's no petrified wood in this region. It's not the right rock. There is way up north. There's some gorgeous 300 million year old stuff up near Petrified Forest National Park. Right outside of there. I'm hoping to go there some point for Dobell Ranch. It's one of the big spots that you can go in. It's a fee dig area, but it's just incredible stuff you can find. A lot of glass, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of what you get in the middle of the city. You end up finding trash everywhere. Always trying to pick that up, though, whenever I see it. Not too many rockhounds know about this creek. Everyone goes to the up north for petrified wood, out west for fire agates, and east for obsidian, but no one really knows about no one really thinks about the streams and the washes that are in the city. It's crazy because this stream up to the east, I'm facing kind of east-northeast, at one point in the past, it actually flooded so badly that it overran the freeway and they had to completely redo the passage of the stream underneath. So now it's all cemented out to try to get it through. But it was roaring about as much as the Colorado River at the time, which is crazy because it only empties out about 60 square kilometers, this wash. And that's one thing about rock hounding and these streams in the desert is you gotta know the weather. Even if it's blue sky, you can still get flash floods. That is the major problem here. And that's always the danger. I'm always keeping an eye out. But there's no rain in the entire state right now, and I'm in the center of the state, so I'm good right now. Monsoon season will start in the next month. Well, it already started, but it will intensify. Here's some. It's not quite jasper, but it's like red stone. It's always a bit harder when I'm live streaming to actually rock hound while doing that. No, it's nothing. It always just takes me a bit. I feel like it's the first half of rock hounding for me where I'm like trying to get my bearings and figure everything out. And then it's the second half right at the end where I'm like, oh, there it is. There they are. There they are. There, it's right there. Oh, there it is. So, it's rock hounding. You're searching for the rocks. It's not rock picking up. Oh, that was lame. What is this? That's quartz. Got a hat on right now, as you can kind of see. Protect the neck. It's literally helps so much in the sun because your neck is so burnt here when you're bent down. It's great to have this little flap on the back. Really protects you. Protects you in the sun. I always bring plenty of water too. That's so important out here. Let's see. Little jasper? Oh, little jasper, but not to the beauty standards I hold jasper to. There we go. Good to see some stuff, though. what's out here. It's just whether it wants to reveal itself, you know. This, you know, I really enjoy just doing this. Just kind of going through and looking for surface pickings. The mining's fun. I enjoy that. I mine obsidian at times out east, but I don't know. It's just nice to just go on little walks. Just enjoy picking things up. See what you find. Like this right here. Bit of really dirty chalcedony right there. Let me grab my spray bottle that I conveniently have. As long as it... There you go. Yeah, that's just a plain white, but you know, it's the first one of the day. Oh yeah, you can really see its little divots here on the back. Yeah, it's a dirty little chalcedony. Looks like it's like in its nodule too. Can't really see that. Try to... There we go. Now you guys can see better. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'll be keeping that one. Perfect. First find of the day. I'm a sucker of chalcedony. It can be absolutely the ugliest chalcedony in the world, and I will still love it. Oh, there's some disc golfers. Oof. I want to get out of their way. This is a disc golf course. It's like a man patrolling the golf course. Don't want to do that. I want to get out of everyone's way. This area is not really designated for rockhounding. Well, you can here. It's legal, but, you know, the main purpose of this is disc golf. So I'll try to get out of their way. I think I'm out of the way now. Looks like they're just walking. Yeah, they're walking. Always trying to be respectful. That's really important. Trying to not get in others' way. Trying to, you know, be courteous to everyone around. But sometimes it's hard when you see such a pretty rock. Just gotta bend over and pick it up. Some quartz. Alrighty. I might stay along this side here. They're over there, kind of throwing it towards me, unfortunately, but oh, get out of the way. It's okay, there's no rush. It's only gonna be deadly temperatures in a few hours. Alrighty. I should be sufficiently out of the way now. Unless they really overshoot and ding me in the head with their frisbee. Everyone has their own sport. Let's see. Yeah, let's get over to... Oh, crud. There's another one of those right there. Doesn't look like... Where are they throwing it? Where? Oh, they're throwing it the other direction. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Just always trying to be conscientious. I've been seeing out of the corner of my eye a ton of little rabbits scurrying about. There's so many rabbits in this region too. They got beautiful little long ears. You know, I grew up northwest, so they were little cottontails. These are kind of like desert hares, so they're a bit different. Got a bit longer back legs and stuff. Oh, guess someone was playing. Oh, I suppose actually right up here is a baseball field, so a little baseball. I don't want a baseball though. I'll pick up trash. People can pick up baseballs. This is some quartzite. Alrighty. Now, yeah, that looks like it's gonna get real nice right up there. That's gonna be a prime location So I'm walking into the sun, so I'm walking east right now. There's the sun. I'm walking east, so the sun's kind of like hitting down right in front of me. I really need to, I usually vary it up if I can, the direction I'm getting the sun at, because that can really help me like zoom in on rocks. That's what I like to do anyway. I don't know, people like different parts of the sun, either walking into the sun or away from the sun. They have different benefits and side effects when you're looking for, especially minerals that are clear-ish or translucent. Specifically agates for the most part. Quartz and agates. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find anything else. I mean, there's plenty else out here. Keeping my eye up. Anybody around? Nobody trying to ding me in the head with a frisbee? No? Good. No. This is a big chunk of quartz. Alrighty. Let's see. Last time I was out live streaming, my phone overheated about 3 or 4 times because the temperature got too hot. So if it goes down, since I'm in the city, the connection shouldn't be bad. It'd be the phone overheating. I don't think it's too hot at the moment. It's a little warm. It's not too bad. But yeah. I can hear people. Don't throw frisbees at me. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of when I went rock hounding a lot up in Washington. I'd be on the Puget Sound beaches, and I'd be going, you know, without the tides and stuff. It would just refresh it every day. Here, this is more like you're waiting for the monsoons to come and cause floods in the washes to refresh it. So it's less of a daily thing and more of a yearly. It isn't to say that the rocks here are not amazing to go through and look, but you have more. You can go to the same spot every single day and it'll be different every single day. Here, not so much. However, I have oh, there goes a bunny. Bye, bunny. All right. Here, however, it's I don't know. You can actually just get bigger rocks. You can get a lot bigger rocks here. Let's see. Man, trying to do this and not stoop and just like bend over is really hard. I'm always like bending to get lower to see the rocks closer. The 6 inches I go down does not actually benefit me at all, but I think it's just kind of natural response to trying to like inspect the ground. But yeah, the lower back definitely gets sore real quick doing this. There's like a side wash coming from that way. That might actually be why I'm not seeing nearly as much, because the rocks might be coming from that way, whereas the main wash is this way. So, let's see. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to go up that way. I'm going to go this way. Get back into the sun. That'll help me. I found if you're in the shadow and there's sun out, you're really... I don't know, I can't ever see nearly as well because the eyes just don't adjust to the shade when there's so much sun out everywhere else. I just try to avoid shadow. Let's see. Yeah, I think this whole area is a disc golf course because it just keeps going. There's another one there. I don't even know how many holes are in a disc golf course, so seems to be a lot. All right. Here, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Hey, hey, hey. All I had to do. There's a little chalcedony. Kind of just wait. But that's all I had to do. Just start calling to the rocks. Just being like, here, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Great. Awesome. Already finding stuff faster than the other spot. That's the fun thing. Just always exploring. Just looking at cool things. It's the fun part. For me, it's just kind of a way to connect and enjoy being out in nature, you know. That's kind of what I really enjoy about this, is it gets me outside. It gets me active. I think it's people up in the aquatic center actually making noise. I keep looking around. I think I'm gonna get hit in the head. That's interesting. Oh, there's ants. Oh, that's a lot of ants. Okay, step away from that one. The ants have claimed that rock. Yeah, a little less treacherous than my other one. My other spot that I was in. Because the other spot's upstream. So it's a little bit more wild. It's a little... Yeah. Oh, hello, little dove. Down there. Alrighty. Let's see. Man, it's just nice to hear the birds, listen to the birds. Get some fresh air. That tree right there, it's a blue palo verde. Those are some of the native trees around here, blue palo verdes, growing these washes. The floods will take them out, but palo verdes don't care. Yeah, you see some of the debris on this tree right there from the floods. A very wet winter, actually, this year. Yeah, this is like this. I think these are like the starting points for the disc golf. But don't think. Yeah, there's one over there. I'm guessing there's one somewhere over here. I'm just gonna keep going that way. Try to get away from the course. Less people. Less chance of getting in the way. There's a lot of ground that I can cover here, which is really cool. So I can always come back, even if it hasn't flooded through here. Always guaranteed to find more. That's really something that I love, is that the human eye is just not perfect at this. And you're never gonna find everything you're walking past. I'm sure playing back every frame of this will reveal multiple very nice rocks. But that's just kind of the fun part, is you're not gonna get perfect every time. And you're always gonna find more. Look at that little plate. That's human made. That's concrete. Great. Very natural. I love how the wash kind of forms through here. You can see where the rougher waters, just rocks, but where it like smoothed out and was kind of more tranquil is more of the sand along here. Early morning today. I ended up waking up at like 4 or 5 a.m. couldn't go back to sleep. So I just kind of lay down and I was like, okay, just gonna wait until I need to head out. But, oh man, beautiful. It's already hot. June in the desert. Yeah, there's houses right there. Literally, like out of neighborhood. Just in the wash. Yeah, there's a pathway up there for someone walking across. And then there's another, I think the last, no, there's another one over there of the disc golf. One thing that's gonna make it hard walking back is shadow. It'll make it difficult to see anything like right in front of me. But I'll get to that when I get to that. Alright. I'd love some pink agate today. Some nice moss agate would be great too. That'd be fantastic. Just some gorgeous rocks. Been doing this for 30 minutes, only find 2 things, you know? I feel like it's the true rock hounding experience. You know, just it's all about the experience. It's all about enjoying yourself. Oh yeah. There's a little bit of chalcedony right there. It's kind of rough. I'll leave that. It's bubbly, but it's, I don't know. I want the moss agate I found here before, and I want those pink agates. Those are the best. Gorgeous pinks. Alrighty. Trying to use the camera and kind of go everywhere I'm looking so that what I see, you see. That looks nice. That's a nice jasper. That's a nice big jasper. That's pretty. I'll even spray it. How about that? Yeah. Look at that. That's a nice little jasper. I'll take that. I'll be taking that. All right. Gotta put the water back. There we go. And keep on moving. Probably take a water break in a second. Sweating a little bit. This is just a lot of fun. Really is enjoyable. I don't know, I'm saying that a lot, but it is the truth. All right, I'm gonna set up the camera for a sec, just the tripod, just so I can get a drink of water, so you're not all shaky while I'm drinking. Let's see, let's get you down on some ground here. There you go, there you go. All right, just gonna take a quick drink. Gotta stay hydrate or dihydrate, as they say. Normally, I would leave well before I'm out of water, but here I'm very close to my vehicle, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I did see, oh, tripod came loose. Oops, there we go. It's pink. Oh, it's just a leaf, you know, the leaf rock. Yes, pink. Got pink agates on my mind. Alrighty. Shiny, shiny. Oh, that's what I forgot. Forgot to tighten my little thing, my chin strap, so that it doesn't fall in front of my face every time. This is hard to do one-handed. Here, I'm gonna set this down again. I just need to get all comfortable. Whoop, whoop, there we go. All right, and zipped up. There we are. Alrighty. And ready to go. I'm ready to go. Alright. Strapped up and ready to find agates. I feel like it's, you know, one of the most common. Everyone goes for it. A lot of like rockhounding YouTubers end up kind of progressing on to different things. But I don't know, I just really enjoy finding agates. I don't know, they look just so great when you tumble them up. I don't know, it's just like, ooh, a little piece of candy. Ooh, little forbidden gummy. Yum, yum, yum. Tumble it up, make it look nice. Let's see. Where are you, you beautiful rocks? I know you're here. Beautiful day. It's probably 80s right now. It's fantastic. The fact that this is just in the middle of the city, right in like a neighborhood, and you're able to come out here and rockhound. It's very nice. Yeah, give it a month and I would not venture out here because of the heat and because of the flooding that'll inevitably occur during storms. Let's see. Just gonna stop and kind of look around a little bit. See what kind of goodies there are in this area. Not too many. Oh, I'm dripping sweat on the screen. Oh man. It's only 80s. It'll get into the 90s, then hundreds later. Yeah, next week's supposed to be like 110. Oh yeah, right next to a biking and running path. So I'm really not in the middle of nowhere, just in the middle of the city. Right in the middle of a neighborhood. That's what I love, is the fact that you can find rocks absolutely everywhere. You know, you can find stuff everywhere. You know, different things everywhere too. So that's the thing. You know, you're in the Midwest, you're not gonna find the same, you know, quantity and maybe quality of agates necessarily, but you will find fossils, tons of fossils, and that's really, really cool in and of itself, even if it's not agates. Hello, little jasper. It's a nice little dark jasper. Oh, that was a clown horn on a. That was a clown horn on a bike. That's wild. Yeah, look at that little dark jasper. I love these like multi-tone jaspers. I don't know if you can see that, get that detail on this, but I love those. And I'm not as much of a jasper fan. Normally it's agates for me. But when I see a beautiful rock, I pick it up as long as I'm allowed to. Oh, caught the corner of my eye right there. Just a little, oh, a little bubbly. Oh, shaky camera. Bubbly chalcedony. Very nice. I'll take that. Good stuff today. Even better stuff than upstream. You can seriously find some great stuff on this stream. Found a huge, like fist size or bigger. No, it's definitely bigger than my fist. I do have small hands, but it's bigger than my fist. Moss agate here last July, actually. I went downstream instead of upstream. But I was in the middle of the disc golf course, and I was definitely in the way of people. Whoops. I try not to do that, but sometimes it's unavoidable. This is just, I don't know, I just really enjoy being out here. I enjoy the scenery, the blue palo verdes, the desert plants, the little baby brittle bush down here. Beautiful little yellow flowers off these. They're gorgeous in the spring. Then they kind of like die off. Look a little gross for a while. Yep, right in the middle of the city. It's really fantastic. Just find stuff everywhere. Just keep the eyes down and keep looking. Which helps when you're out in nature and there's snakes and stuff, because you can just keep those eyes down. It's like cool, like orange quartz. A lot of great rocks. A lot of this volcanic basalt everywhere with various amounts of vesicles and air pockets. Really cool. So what I do is I end up just like kind of scan back and forth a little bit. And since I'm looking for agates mostly, you'll look for like a glow. That's what I tend to do. They're the easiest to spot, honestly, because it's a little different than glass. Glass is like clear and it doesn't really glow, if that makes sense. So it looks clear, but it just doesn't like glow. It'll sparkle, kind of like quartz, but doesn't have the same, I don't know, it feels like it's just like glowing in the sun. Just one thing I absolutely love about them. It's just so enjoyable to just like, you're walking, looking, and then you just see this big like glow. Also, half the time when I pick stuff up, it's nothing. So it's not like 100%, you know, oh, if I pick it up, it's good. You know, that's not how that works. Your eye sees something and you're like, oh, what is this? And you just take a look at it. Most of the time, it's nothing. But it's that 1 in 10, you know. It's really just like, I don't know, it's like a fun little challenge every time. And then you keep like training your eyes, and then you get really good at picking up differences. It's really, I don't know, it's really fun. It's just a fun hobby. I love doing this. And this is just kind of like making videos and stuff, live streaming like this is just a fun way to share it. Really enjoy it. I actually have a background in journalism in the past, so I like videography, like the TV news. So I took a bunch of those classes, and I don't know, just wasn't the career for me, but still have all those skills, and I enjoyed some of those skills. So it's great to like be able to put that to my hobby and interest. But yeah, very enjoyable to just be out here and sharing my passion and my hobby with you all. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the disc golf. Luckily, there's no one out here, because only a crazy person would be out here right now. And that's me, looking for rocks. Yeah, see, there's glass here. It doesn't like glow. It just like kind of just like sparkles for the most part. So it's not quite the same. It doesn't have the same, I don't know, it doesn't have the same glow to it. I would pick it up, but I don't want to get sliced or reach my hand in my bag later and just get sliced, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, I can pick up other types of trash that won't cut me or harm me. But, oh, that's an interesting little dart thing. Dart toy. That I can pick up. Looks like, as long as it's not explosive. I don't think that's explosive. Definitely been washed down the stream though. So I'll toss that in my bag. Just so I can take it out and throw it away. That's what you always gotta do, is at least pick up something. You're taking beautiful minerals from the landscape. The least you can do is leave it a little prettier than you found it. Honestly, that's kind of like my ethos in life in general, is trying to make things just a little bit better any way I can. And it's really just the small things. You don't have to do much. Hold a door for someone. Be nice when someone's, I don't know. Not your teacher, you do what you want. Not your parent. Still getting used to the talking for hours on end, non-stop. So, and if you leave a comment, I'll try to read it. I'm focusing on the rocks. So if you've left a comment or if there's been comments, I apologize if I did not see them. Not my attempt to ignore you. But the screen is very dark. I can barely see it. And I'm looking at rocks. Man, it's nice. I'm sweating up a storm, and it's really nice. Yeah, look at this. That's a chunky jasper. It's got too much stuff on it, you know, for me. That's a nice jasper, though. Big ol' one. A huge chunk of quartz with jasper in it. Oh, see the quartz and the jasper. Little bits of jasper through it. I have a lot of those pieces, though, especially from this stream. There's a lot of that in here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell the difference, though, because they're all silicates. You know, they're all made of the same stuff. It's just the crystal structure is slightly different. So even though like a clear chalcedony is just like, it looks almost glassy, and like a red jasper is completely opaque, they're almost functionally the same. It's just the jasper has more impurities in it, iron oxides and stuff. But they're probably more similar than like a quartz crystal, which is the weird thing, because it's just the crystal sizes are completely different. That's one really interesting thing on like the small scale. Rocks are just wild. But I don't know, I enjoy all of it. It's hot. Hot. The sun's getting hot. Sun's getting higher. More hot, more water. Whew. It's enjoyable just to go back and forth out here, though. Just see what you can find. You know? You never know. It's been a little bit. A little jasper. Hello, little jasper. I'm not too interested in you. I don't know. Very picky about jasper, because jasper tends to be a bit more common out here. So it's gotta like really catch my eye. Yeah, this one is more jasper than quartz. Yeah, it's definitely jasper. That's a big old chunk of it. I don't think I need one that big though. I don't have a slab saw or anything like that, so I can't really make use of it. I can't tumble it, unfortunately. As much as I'd love you, Rock, you're just too big. I'm not living in a place where I can really have a slab saw because I don't want to annoy my neighbors all the time. Yeah, it's nice, just like in the middle of a neighborhood, just out in a wash, on some public land. That's one thing I love about the west side of the U.S. is there's just so much public land out here. It makes rockhounding so much easier. You can do it for free or cheap, mostly free. It's really enjoyable. You know, I just parked in an athletics center, like an aquatic center, and then just kind of walk down. It's really nice. Never know when the big one's gonna jump out at you. Yeah, there's some people coming up this way. I think I'm past. No, I'm right at the end. So by the time they get here, it shouldn't be an issue. Just trying to get not be in people's way while they're doing their hobbies. Yeah, high today is supposed to be 104, 106. Nothing like what it's supposed to be in the next week. It's going to be in the teens, and the next weekend it's supposed to get to 116. It's going to be hot. Summer. Can't wait for those monsoons to come out and make it a little cooler. Even if they do make it much more humid. Because right now it's real dry. So like when I'm sweating, it's actually really effective at like cooling me off. So even though it's hot, it's like, I don't know, I'm getting some kind of relief from it. But it's the kicker is the sun here, because if you're in the shade, 100 degrees will feel like 80 or 90, but if you're in the sun, oh my gosh, the sun is what gets you here. It is just like the UV index here is just huge. It's so high. So you get about 10, 11 in the morning on to noon, and it's just like the sun is just not, it's brutal. At least in the summer it is. Other times of the year it's okay. You still feel it quite a bit, but it's a little less intense than during the summer. So right now, for the most part, I'm kind of mostly sweating, not because it's really hot, but because I'm in the sun. But that's where you find the agates. So. Oh, and I just realized, no, never mind. I thought my tripod broke. It's kind of one of those rounded ones. So, no, it's fine. It just got kind of pulled in a little bit. All right, let's see if we can find some more agates. Oh, there's some disc golfers down there. I think they're coming this way. Oh, I'm running out of the way. I'm running, guys. Getting out of your way. Get out of your way. I hope you're going to that one and not this one. Yeah, there's two of them. I'm at the end, so it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, this is a disc. Yeah, so this is a disc golf course. This whole wash, all the way down for about a quarter mile or more, is a disc golf course right next to an aquatic center. But it's also a great place to rockhound. So I'm just trying to stay out of stay out of the way. They're enjoying their hobby. I gotta enjoy mine. Mine doesn't involve throwing things long distance. Oh, another little grasshopper. We've been seeing a lot of these recently. Big ones. Bye-bye. Have a good day. A lot of glass. That's just something to find. Okay. Let's see. Found some nice agates already. Some nice jasper. But I'm looking for those pink agates. And I'm looking for the moss agates. Found them here before. They are absolutely gorgeous. What are you? Probably like a kind of a quartzy thing. Yeah, I think I'm out of I don't think there's any more disc golf things. Yeah, they're over there. It's actually a road right up there. So I'll cross the road to get to the other side to find more rocks. Very interesting. Just gonna walk along here. See what like washes down off this little barrier right here. See, I'm going upstream and I'm going east northeast, kind of towards right now towards the 101 loop, 101 freeway at this point. So yeah, I'm in the big circular round highway system the city has. So I'm well and truly in civilization. I think this is a neighborhood right here. This is public land in this area, flood control district. I really like these multi-use spaces. I really enjoy it. When they put like parks in these areas or, I don't know, all kinds of goodies. It's really cool. It's just fun to walk out and be out in nature. You know, you hear the birds and the mesquite trees and the palo verdes. It's just really enjoyable. A lot of this grass though, this is all invasive grass. It creates like great fuel for grass fires. And the desert can't really handle it, the fires well. It's not supposed to really burn here. Good morning.
We're gonna be throwing right here.
Yep.
And we're aiming at this basket.
Yep.
I just want to let you know just in case.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I'm trying to get out of your guys' way. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
Beautiful morning.
Oh, it's amazing out here.
Oh yeah. Have a good one. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Good luck with
Rockhounding. Looking for minerals and stuff in the ground.
Perfect place for that.
Oh, it's amazing out here.
Have you found anything cool?
Yeah, I found some agates and jasper. You can find some really nice stuff that you can make jewelry out of out here. Yeah, really cool stuff. Everywhere. It's awesome. Anyway, have a good one. That was very nice. Yeah, I'm getting to the road, and once I'll cross the road here, actually. I don't need to check every inch. I'll go up here and cross the road. Get to the other side up there. both ways. There's a car coming. No car's coming that way. Wait for that car. Just look at the rock. Look at the rocks. Yeah, it's crazy. Just right in the middle of a neighborhood. Oh, now let's cross. Looks like it's a little bit more grassy up here, so a little less rock to see, but we shall figure it out. Yeah, so these roads close when the monsoons like create flash floods through here, but it'll completely cross over the road. You can see it'll completely just go through down there. But yeah, it's amazing. The West has just so many great places to rockhound. Just like it's so close to everything. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit grassier, but as I was saying, these are all like invasive weeds for the most part. Like this stuff. Like it creates, I don't remember their name. It was a super bloom of these this year. Super invasive, non-native plants, but it makes it much easier to have fires in the low desert. But the native trees and plants don't like do well in dealing with fires, so they really suffer from this kind of invasion of grasses and stuff, and it's really leading to a lot of issues in our region with fires in terrain that's not developed well to be able to survive it well. So it kills off the cactus, it'll kill off the saguaros, which will take hundreds of years to regrow. But that's just kind of what happens. We just kind of bring plants around with us willy-nilly, not really realizing. But you know, there's a lot of great professionals out there working to deal with these problems with fire management and non-native species management and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to the next area. It appears this area is more gravelly, so I'm not gonna find agates or anything in this, but it looks like it turns back into rocks really shortly up here. And yeah, you can tell people ride like dirt bikes and stuff all through this. But that's the great thing about having these spaces, is it's extra habitat for animals, but then also great, like, it's great recreating areas. So like if you live right up there, you can just like, oh, I'm just gonna walk down and look at some rocks. Or like monsoon flood comes through, and you're like, oh, you can just stand up there and watch the flood. Just don't want to be down here. Yeah, there's some more rocks up here. Take a look at these. Yeah, that's one of the problems of that spot is, you know, lots of people, but they were very nice. They were very courteous. Didn't want to intrude on me. That was very nice of them. There we go. Here's some more rocks. And this stream goes quite a ways. But I think that's the last of the little park areas where there'll be a lot of people in the wash. I'll of course have to walk back that way. And that'll be probably me trying to stick to the margins to stay away and stay out of people's way. Yeah, it looks like this little pathway. Then up there, you can hear the doves and stuff. These are some mesquites. Some mesquite trees along the way here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful morning to be rockhounding in sunny Phoenix, Arizona. Woo! Dead laser. Here's a nice jasper. Haven't picked anything up for a bit. Sometimes I get a little less picky. Wouldn't normally pick that up, but I'll pick it up. Sometimes you just need to pick rocks up. There we go. I can definitely feel the UV index. It's definitely climbing higher right now. So I really feel it. I'm really feeling the sun now. There's a nice, that's a big old jasper right there. But I can already tell it's gonna be a bit too big for me. A bit too big. Yeah, I'll leave it. I like the stripes, but I like when it's like multicolored. There's also some pastelite out here, which is just like a really milky chalcedony that you can pass light through, but it's these like the pastel colors, like creams and kind of pinks and purples. You don't find purples in this area as much, but you'll find creams, pinks, those kind of colors, and they're really pretty. I have a few of those. You'll find blues too. I found one of those, the big one of those, in Black Canyon City, up the I-17, about 40 minutes out of the city. Tiny. I don't know how I found a tiny little chalcedony right there out of the corner of my eye, but it's too small. I don't know, my eyes sometimes, they scare me. Ridiculous how I found that, but I don't want it. It's selective seeing sometimes. It's like, oh, you want to see this tiny thing in front of you. Oh, but not the giant boulder. Yeah, but that's the fun of this, you know? It's hunting. You're hunting for stuff. It's not about finding. It's about the search. The finding's the fun part, the reward, but it's not like the whole thing. It's only part of it. It's not about the end, it's about the journey, whatever, that kind of thing. But where are you hunting at? Oh wow, I actually saw a comment in time. I am in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm on Skunk Creek. I'm actually in the middle of the city right now. I'm in a neighborhood. This is public land here, but yeah, I'm out in the middle of the city, just rock hounding here in the morning. It's probably at this point mid-80s. The sun is absolutely hot. Nice. Kingman. Oh man, I need to make up into Kingman. There's a lot of great stuff up that way. Now you can find some really like gem quality garnets and a bunch of turquoise out that way as well. Wow, I've actually been able to see comments. Sorry if I don't see them. I don't, my screen's pretty dark in the sunlight, and I'm looking at the ground, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, but it's really enjoyable. A lot of beautiful stuff out here. A lot of beautiful rocks. So much amazing stuff. I'm really enjoying this. I'm so happy to be sharing this with you guys. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's really hot right now. The sun is intense. There's a little bright little jasper. But I'll leave her right there. Oh, and would you look at that? It's a piece of glass. But that's kind of what you see, is like glass just looks different from like chalcedony and agate. Here, let me see if I can find one of them. I'm also gonna need to take a water break in a sec. Kind of like, this is a really messy agate, but kind of like glows. See how the one on the left there kind of glows, whereas the glass just doesn't. I'm gonna set you guys up on my tripod. I need to take a quick water break so that I don't get extremely dehydrated. So I'll just set you down. Make sure you guys have a nice view of the stream ahead. I'm gonna try water because I really need it. Whenever I water though, I'm always kind of like scanning the area around me, and I kind of just look at the ground. Nice jugs of water. Now, away we go. All right, thanks for sticking with me on that. All right. Oh, someone's leaving their home up there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is like middle of a suburb neighborhood. There's fine rocks everywhere. It's nice, it's like a quartz, but with jasper in it. Not as much jasper in this one. Very pretty. If I had a slab saw and stuff, so I could cut up these big ones, I'd be taking a lot more of the big stuff home. Because some of this just is absolutely beautiful, but I just don't have a way to care for it or really a reason to pick it up. Other than hoarding giant rocks. But, which is exactly what I do anyway. Hoard them and tumble them. But this is really, really enjoyable. Let's see. Red ants all over me. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, bud. That's mean. I'm just trying to sit down, little ants. All right. Well, yeah, unfortunately, the stream cut out there. I lost most of the people. That's okay. That's okay. That's what happens. It's hot. It's like 100. It's not 100 yet, but it's hot. It's hot out. So temperature went crazy. It decided, no thanks. It's time for you to overheat. So I'm just gonna relax in the shade here for a second. And then I'm gonna probably turn around. But I've walked a ways, so there's plenty of rocks and stuff to look through on the way back. So I'll see plenty, but yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's kind of the nature of trying to stream outdoors in high temps. Oh well. Yeah, it's still rather hot, but all right. Just gonna sit here for another sec. Let it cool down. And then I'm gonna start heading back. Yeah, just it's hot out. That's just the nature of rockhounding out here, and I'm trying to film or have my phone out in the sun. Temperature just overheats the phone, and the phone shuts off, interrupting the stream. But that's what happens. That's what happens. That's kind of how it is sometimes. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna walk back now, but I'm gonna try to stay in the shade for the most part. I could keep going, but last stream I had four temperature too hot for my phone. So, and I don't have my water bladder to put my phone right up against to instantly cool it down. So, oh my. And nature rewards me. What are you? Hello. Hello. Beautiful stone. Don't mind me kicking you. I'm just trying to get you out. Oh, wow. That was a big one. I'll make exception for big rocks that I like a real lot. Ooh. It's got to be a special rock. Holy cow, that's big. Oh, you're big. Wow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wow, you're barely budging. All right, gonna have to kick you out. Sorry, Mr. Rock. Sorry for the camera work. That's a big one. Looks like I don't even know. I'll have to take a... Oh, there we go. There we are. What are you? What are you? Ooh, sorry for the camera work there. Okay. Oh. Holy guacamole. You are a very pretty rock. I don't know quite what you are. You're just a jasper that has like yellow in it? Like a yellow red jasper? What are you? I frankly can't really tell. Get all the mud off you. Use up all my spray bottle water on this thing. Holy cow. Yeah. Here, let me get you on a rock so when I flip it over, it doesn't get more mud on it. All right. Grab the water bottle. Yeah. Yeah, so if the temperature, or if the stream goes down, it's definitely because it's overheated. I've not suddenly disappeared. So I apologize for that last one. But, you know, streaming outside and it's upper 80s and it's in the phone, it's in the sun, my camera's in the sun and everything. It's just not very conducive to streaming. So I'm really going through it right now. So stick with me and I'd be back. All right. This is some kind of jasper. I think this is like a jasper with red, or yeah, red jasper, but like yellow on it. Here, let me see the, come on. Let me get the sun on you. Let me just walk out in the sun a little bit. Come on. There we go. That is beautiful. You were gonna muck up my bag because you're muddy. But my bag can deal with it. In the bag you go. It's also my bag for work. So I'll have to clean it out before I put my work computer in there. All right. Off we go. But sticking to the shade. Or at least keeping the camera in the shade so it doesn't overheat as easily. It will. It'll overheat. But, you know, that's the nature. I was like, oh, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I'm filming with it. That's the nature of kind of being out and having your phone out in the sun here. It's gonna do this. You know, sun's really intense. UV's getting pretty intense this time of the day. So it might go down again, but I'll be back. Yeah, and I'm just gonna walk back towards my car, but that's like a half mile or more. So we got plenty of time. It's taken me 78 minutes to get out this far. It's probably not 78 minutes to get back, but certainly a while. So I'm only about halfway. My opinions on what I pick up are so inconsistent. Because earlier there was a small jasper and I was like, I don't want it. But I'm looking at this one and I'm like, I want it. Your aesthetics don't have to be consistent. Just sticking to the shade for now. Don't want to lose you guys. I suppose I could just like use my body to kind of block the sun a bit. And that's what I will do. I want to just minimize. Because air temperatures are also much cooler in the shade as well. But I would really love to find some nice big pink agate or something. That would be nice. What are you? That's quartz. Oh, spiky rocks, or spiky plants. Get me through the pants. All right. Yeah, it's much harder to see the rocks in the shade, but I get to keep streaming and not having to sit on anthills. So might take that sacrifice for now. Yeah, I'm usually. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down there in the comments, and I'll try to read them. I am keeping my eyes on the ground, so if I miss it, I am sincerely sorry. That's a nice, like clear, not clear, but like white, pure white quartz. Man, it's still very fun. Even when you're getting bitten by ants and phone's overheating from the sun. Still a blast. Yeah. Then at the end of this little rock patch here, I'm gonna walk a little ways back over that road because it gets sandy again. But now that I'm walking west away from the sun, the camera can kind of be in the shade. So hopefully it'll take a while longer to actually overheat this time. That UV index really heats things up, that's for sure. There's a tiny little, oh, a little bigger than I thought it was. But a small little jasper that's like black and red. Right there. Right there. But yeah, thank you for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Just taking you along on my rockhounding adventures. Oh, hello. This is a kind of a, I've picked up a few of these. Whatever this, it's like a bluish agate, but it has a lot of these holes through it. So it doesn't make it fantastic, but I kind of like it just because of the color. And I'm gonna get some iron out soon to kind of try to take some of that out, just to get more of that pure kind of blue-white color in there. But I found a few of the like big pockets or big like chunks of this stuff. I have about a 5 to 10 pound one at home that I picked up last weekend here. But I love the little bit of like very light blue gray. So I'll take it. I'll keep it just to see maybe if on the interior it's not as full of air pockets. Oh yeah, now that I'm in the sun, I can just feel my back heating up. I'll have to start doing this again once fall comes and it's no longer, a billion degrees during the day. And the threat of heat stroke is lessened. Generally a good thing to avoid. All right, so that's the end of this little rock section. Now I've got to make my way down there. So I'm going to speed up a bit. See if I can find some more on my way back. Yeah, this is all gravelly, just not really where I want to be looking for like the small pebbles. So even if I find something that's not even worth picking up in this little area, for the most part. Doesn't stop me from looking down though. It's like a habit you never really give up. I feel like I'm doing it everywhere. Parking lots, anywhere. I'm just like, oh, any pretty rocks here? What kind of rocks are they using as filler? I don't know. Poor little tree. All right. We're doing it. We're making it. Back where there's more rocks. So now I know there's way more rocks west of this little road here. But there's also disc golfers who are hopefully kind of leaving because it's hot out, but I don't see any disc golfers right now, so I should be good. I'll just try to generally stay out of their way. It's kind of difficult because disc golf courses just, I don't know, they're kind of all over the place. Can't really tell who's shooting from where and why and how. It feels like everyone's just throwing discs at each other. Not trying to rag on the sport, but just don't want to get in people's way, and don't want them to clobber me in the back of the head with a frisbee. All right, up the road. Whoop. Look down for rocks. but also look up for cars. You can see here where like I'm going downstream right now. Yeah, oh, there's a car coming. So I'll stay right here. But you can see where the stream has, I'm upstream right now. And going downstream, you can see where the water has tried to undercut the road here. And they've tried to like cement it down, but you can see, there we go, crossing the street. Yeah, and this is the downstream side, so you can see how it like drops. Okay, wow, that's more of a drop off than I thought it would be. That's actually kind of significant right here. Wow. Okay, there we go. No snakes under here, I hope. I'm coming. Don't hurt me. All right. No disc golfers down that way. So that's good. And now we keep on moving. Let's see if we can find some pink agate or moss agate or pastelite or something real pretty. It's been mostly jaspers, except that yellow red one. Oh, I hear chickens. I was like, what is that sound? It's a chicken laying an egg. I was very confused. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear. Here. Had chickens for a little while growing up. All right, yeah, so this is the beginning of the disc golf course down here. But it doesn't look like anyone's out here right now, which is fine. Means more room for me to look for rocks. Yeah, lots more rocks down here. And I honestly do better walking away from the sun than I do walking into the sun personally. It's really personal preference, but for me, walking away from the sun is a lot easier besides the shadow. The shadow is the only problem that I have. But luckily I'm also walking now into the wind, so that's kind of like blowing into my hat and cooling me off a little bit, which is really nice. A lot of quartz. You can see like there's some like, I don't know, some orangish quartz. Lots of nice silicate material here. Let's see, I'll try to get out of people's way when I see them. But this is beautiful. Oh yeah, I feel an ant in my socks. Ooh, an ant in the socks from when I sat down. Still angry. That sounds like a dachshund, actually. Another animal I grew up with. Grew up with a dachshund named Mojo. We got him when I was young, right when the Seattle Mariners started really sucking. So what it was saying was the Mariners lost their mojo, but we got ours, or something like that. But I believe the Mariner Moose is also named Mojo. I don't remember. Yay, sports. It's kind of quartz, actually. It's got sparkle. Jasper doesn't usually sparkle like that. It's like a red quartz. Yeah, and there's a lot of families going for walks. Walks, not rocks. Got rocks on the brain. So, a nice Saturday morning, that's for sure. It's kind of a real reminder, I'm not in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the middle of a city. I'm in the middle of a neighborhood right now. In a disc golf course. Just trying to keep an eye out for people, but also trying to make sure that my camera doesn't get too hot. It's warm, It's warm, but it's not quite getting to this same point it was at. Just kind of meandering back to the west. This is how most of my rockhound trips go, honestly. Just kind of just enjoyably walking. Probably look much weirder since I have a camera as well right now. Why are you filming the ground? But no, it's really, this is kind of the standard rockhounding experience for the most part, unless you're hard rock mining. Don't think I could really live stream that because well, it's kind of in the mountains, not in places where I can live stream. No connection. I was just outside the city and I was having connection issues last weekend. So I'm lucky that I haven't had any connection issues here. It's actually been really nice. Just had the phone overheating, but that's not connection, that's the climate. This is some chalcedony too, but this is a little bit rougher. This is in much rougher shape, and you have a lot of these holes. But that's kind of like, that's from the same vein or whatever deposit that bluish chalcedony is from. I have a really good one of those actually that has none of the marks through it, and it's all just the blue chalcedony. That's my big bluey from an earlier video I made like last year now. Can't believe it. I've been doing this for over a year. That's quartz. I've been doing this since late last April. But really been enjoying this. Took a break for a few months here that I'm just now back from. But, you know, I was moving, work gets pretty hectic. Oh yeah, look at that. Little quartz filled vesicle in this big old basalt. That's really cool. A lot of those, you'll see those all the time on this stream. Oh, very nice. It's a very nice day, even though it's gonna be 106. That's what air conditioning's for. I swear, that is the saving grace of this region. Oh, ooh, hello. Hello, Jasper. Hello, nice Jasper. This is a Jasper day, apparently. Look at that. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. Those are beautiful. I will take that. Wow. All right. Perfect. It's been a little bit. It's like the perfect size because it's not giant, but it's also not tiny. It's nice and medium. Big ol' glowing quartz. This was like glowing. Oh. All right. But I want that giant moss agate. Found a giant moss agate the last time I was in this spot. Big old moss agate last year before the monsoons, and then we had a real wet winter, so I know for a fact there's a lot of new stuff out here. And I haven't walked up north, or east rather, upstream. And this is all alluvial plain, so it came from this direction. If I was able to find one, there's plenty more. I love the different colors though. The different colors of the rocks, different shapes, textures, even the different sounds that the rocks make. It's really nice. That's one thing. I always gotta like do a bit better at just looking up, like enjoying the birds and the trees, just listening to them call to each other, really warn about my arrival. It's really cool. Yeah, it's very enjoyable. Just getting the living part of nature and the non-living part of nature. Beautiful. Really quite a good time. It's just nice to get out sometimes. That's one thing. This region, so hot. So hot that you end up just kind of spending your entire time inside because the air conditioning here is like seriously incredible. That you don't even know you're in a desert for the most part. It's just like, oh, it's nice and cool. Might be hot outside, but it's 70 inside. But let's see. Just enjoying the walk, enjoying the time. It's really just a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'll come out here and I'd film, and then I'd condense it down to about a 5-minute video from like a 2-hour experience. Right. So this is like the full accurate view of what rockhounding is like. That's one thing no one like ever tells you when they're making rockhounding videos, is like that 30-minute video was like 8 hours in, like 8 hours of action, 8 hours of like looking around, finding, you know, suboptimal pieces or finding nothing, going to different spots because your spot is, you know, not producing. So really it's kind of gives the video is given an accurate view, I feel, of what rockhounding really is. Because half the time, most of it's even spent just driving to the location and just driving. So really, I feel like this is really an important aspect to show people. Oh yeah, that's a nice Jess. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You're a little something different than just a Jasper. Let me leave you. Whoa. Whoa. Friend, you got some explaining to do. You're beautiful. Holy cow. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. That, my friends, is like the inside of a geode. It's actually really roughed up. But look at that. Look at that color. Holy cow. That is a beautiful piece. That's gorgeous. Maybe not the inside of that. Oh no! But like that. Sorry, shaky camera. That is beautiful. That's a very nice little pocket. Very nice. All right, we keep moving. Plenty of goodies out here. That's for sure. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, this is a more accurate view. Like, you'll have stuff like that where it'll just pop out and then nothing for a while and then pop out. And, you know, it's like fishing. You know, you're not going to cast out once and immediately hook the absolute, like, best fish of all time. For the most part. Oh, look at that quartz. That's a quartz boulder right there. Look at that. That's like a clear. Look at. You know, it glows through that. The sun kind of glows through that. That's pretty impressive. That was interesting. Yeah. Anyway. Water's super important out here. Water's super important. I don't know, it feels like I'm flitting from subject to subject. But I don't know, this is a lot of fun. I think I mentioned water because I'm thirsty again. I'm gonna stop and grab some water. Oh, bag's getting heavy. That's when you know you had a good trip. And the bag gets heavy. Sorry. Very shaky. Getting a little low. Getting a little low on water. It's a good thing I'm heading generally back. I'm still taking my time. I did spot this. I think it's just a bit of quartz. Yeah, it's just some roughed up quartz. It's nothing. Alrighty. It's beautiful. It's probably, this point is probably reaching into the 90s. I'd say. I've been doing this for about 100 minutes. Yeah, I would say 80s, upper 80s. Because it's about 9 something in the morning. No? Yeah, could not do this later in the day. It's like impossible to get out. Pretty. Thank you. Very pretty rocks. Lots of pretty rocks. Yeah, it's a hot one, but it is, you know, I just can't help myself. Gotta wake up early to come out here. I think I woke up at like 5 this morning on my day off, you know. It'd be much easier if it was January and 70s right now. Then I'd be able to do this all day. Although honestly, then right now I'd be waking up to come out here. So, you know, beautiful day. Very enjoyable. Another nice big chunk of quartz with jasper. Very. Alrighty. I'm waiting for you, Mr. Moss Agate. I believe you're here. I know you're here. And I'm referring to that nice moss agate in the thumbnail of this video. That's the one I'm coming for. It's the one I want. They are beautiful. Absolutely stupendous. Alright, yeah. So disc golf course. Seemed like there was only a few groups. So pretty much empty out here right now. And see, like I went on the left-hand side when I was going up, and I came back down on the right-hand side, but then you have this entire middle area that I didn't even explore. Just so much room to just like come back through here and, you know, scour multiple times in the future. But that'll be in the future, not in the next week, because it's going to be really intense. It's going to be up in the next week. It's going to get up to 116, first 115 plus day of the year. Relatively early too. It's a hot one. Although I know right now Texas to our east is really getting absolutely hammered by their heat dome, breaking temperature records and everything. But let's see. You know, you get those beautiful finds and then you get the droughts. I'm ready for you, rocks. I'm ready for you. Anytime. Here, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Here, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. What is this? It's an interesting quartz. Huh. Nice. Nice. All right. Yeah, I still got a lot of content to post from my trip up in Washington. That'll be coming. Lots of petrified wood and carnelians from up there, so that'll be coming up soon. Then I have a GoPro that's full of a bunch of stuff from early this year down here that I can put together. Now that I finished moving, also have to start up my rock tumbler again. It's been several months at this point since I've last had that thing running. I got a lot of new material to run through it. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot of stuff I can do. So even though it'll be 110s throughout the summer, I should still have plenty of stuff to put out. But, you know, this is just a hobby for me. This isn't my job. And that's kind of why I take breaks. You know, it's just like, I'm just doing this because I really enjoy it. Not really, you know, the moment you put expectations and stuff, you get burnout and it's just, you lose your fun. That is a beautiful piece right there. But I want to limit myself. Oh, that is so beautiful, though. Very beautiful. Hope you find a very nice home. Yeah. Lots of beautiful rocks down here. I'm guessing this is trash or like slag. I'll get a slab saw one day, and then all those big rocks are doomed because I'll get them all. Cross over this bank here, get on the south side of the stream. There's a lot more rocks on this side. That's generally my tip. I just go for the areas with more rocks. More rocks, more agates. It's harder to find them, but there'll be more of them to find. Oh, and I love all those green rocks that are here. A lot of olivine, which actually forms in the upper mantle. So that's really cool. Cool to see more quartz. That's what I thought was agate. It had like blue shine. Just more quartz. Just keeping an eye out so I don't see any disc golfers, so I don't get beamed in the head. Got hit enough by balls and stuff in PE in elementary school. Slow motion basketball to the face. Now I gotta make sure, since I'm no longer at the end, I gotta make sure no one's behind. And they're not. So, I'm good. Always keep aware of your surroundings, though. That's super important. Even if you're in the city, that's always just so important, is to keep aware of your surroundings. For many reasons. For so many reasons. Because there's another nice quartz with jasper. Because, you know, when you're out in nature, I don't know, you know, you don't know you don't know what animal has rabies. Might decide, ooh, a meal. You know, so always keep an eye out. Even if the biggest threat is literally getting a frisbee to the head. That's just a bunch of quartz. Very fun. I'm having a great time. I hope you all are too. This is just a lot of fun. Sun's already high in the sky. Wish I had my watch on. I could tell you the temperature. But it is steamy. Steamy right now, that's for sure. But I still got a ways to go before I'm back. Plenty of time. Plenty of water, plenty of time. Hopefully, you know, if my stream goes down again, it'll be because my phone overheated. Let me feel this. All right. It was the moment I said it. The moment I said, I bet my phone's going to overheat soon, it overheated. So that makes sense. Oh, I need to plug in my battery again because this, there we go. All right. Just gonna sit here. Just gonna stand here for a sec. Yeah, that's the problem, is this, it's just too hot to stream, honestly. It's very hot. The phone just like overheats a lot. Oh, I had to take off the case, so now I gotta like keep my finger on the phone so it doesn't come out of the tripod. All right. Yeah, overheating. It's true for the phone, it's true for yourself. Woohoo. All right. I'm just kind of gonna go from cover to cover at this point. Keep the phone out of the sun completely. Hopefully that'll help. But if it goes down again, then I'll just wait to turn it back on and then sign off. And that's just what I'm gonna have to do. It's just too hot out here to be streaming for this long. Phone just gets like absolutely so hot, you know. So yeah, the temperatures are just quite high. The phone just has to stay in shade. It's got to be so I'm not going to be able to read any messages at this point. I just have to keep it in the shade of my the shade of my body, really. So you'll be shadowing me for real. Just gonna, well, I'm still looking. There's still some nice agates, I know it. But yeah, usually at this point it's a foregone conclusion that it'll overheat again. That's a huge boulder of quartz right there. Quartz with a little jasper in it, right there. That's nice. Come on, mossy agates, show yourselves. Come on, pink quartz or pink agates, show yourselves. I know you're here. I'll get ya. Yeah. Those high temperatures are no joke. I'm happy I have my sun hat on, because that's seriously saving me right now. It's definitely keeping me from overheating. It's keeping me nice and cool. Oh, there we go. Phone's about to fall out. Whew, there we go. All right. Yeah, just gotta keep my thumb on it. The case was also adding to the overheating factor. It has like felt on the inside, and that was definitely helping to overheat the phone fast. Really quite incredible what you can have these days. You don't even have to like have a fancy camera or anything. You can just use your phone. My phone's a few years old, and it can stream in pretty decent quality. I don't know what the quality it's streaming on YouTube right now. No, it's not the 4K that my videos usually are, but you know, it's pretty nice. It's pretty great what you're able to do these days. All you just need is your phone. Like, I don't have a specialty. That's just glass. I don't have a specialty like mic on right now. I do have one, but I'm not using it because I'm using the little plug-in port for an additional battery. Because there's no way my phone would probably last like 5 minutes without a additional battery to keep it running. Yeah. Yeah, here's the aquatic center that I parked nearby. Just the beginning of it. It's pretty big, so still got plenty of time. Just enjoying. Nice little walk. Won't be pointing the camera at the sun again. Probably will overheat it immediately. Alright, what are you? You are a quartz. A nice little quartz. Boom. Okay. I don't know, I've been talking for almost 2 hours straight. Don't really know what else to speak on besides rocks are pretty. I love rocks. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice to be out here, really enjoying it, even with technical difficulties. That's why I need like 10 takes. Get tongue-tied. Big old quartz. Oh wow. Nice quartz with like jasper right there. If I spray it, I'm gonna want to keep it. But I'm gonna spray it because I want to see it. Let's see. Wow. I was right. I want to keep it. God, I have no self-control. I'm like, oh, pretty. Look at that. But that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And into the bag it goes. All right. And we keep on moving. Really has been just a jasper day. A lot of jasper. But some nice agate. Nice agate here and there. Oh man, that back, my hat has a little back to it that kind of swoops down and it just like lays and covers the neck. And that is saving my neck so much right now because I feel my neck's getting really warm. But it has like a sunproof little liner that's just really nice for the back of the neck. Otherwise, I would be dealing with some serious sunburn because out here it takes less than 15 minutes and you're burnt. That is a wide shoe. Someone just decided to leave there's an extra wide shoe. I don't want to touch someone's shoe. Let's pick up some trash, but I have limits. I won't pick up all trash. All right. Just gotta make sure to take out those 2 batteries that I picked up and properly get rid of them. Yeah, there's the little water park. All right, I'm gonna walk through that way and just gotta strategize sometimes. Yeah, if the stream goes dead again, which it may, it'll be the heat, and then I'll stop it, turn it on. But we still got some time, I think. I'm doing a better job at keeping it in the shade than I was before. That's some nice iron stained quartz. So I shouldn't be having too much issue. All right. walking, walking. See what we can find. Maybe some agates. Maybe some more agates. Let's see. Let's see. No, that's quartz. A lot of quartz. A lot of quartz that tricks me out here. But a lot of pretty jasper. A lot of goodies. I'm gonna chug a gallon of water though when I'm done. That's for sure. This is gonna need to... Oh yeah, we just passed 2 hours, so definitely the longest stream of the 2 that I've done. But yeah, don't think we'll be pushing 3, but that's for sure. Definitely not 3. We still probably got a while. Yeah, these are getting small. This is the small stuff. I didn't ask for the small stuff. I want the big stuff. I'm gonna go over there. Now I can hold it with my left hand because I'm walking this way. Keeping you in the shadow so that you don't get in the sun and you overheat again. All right. Yeah, this is brittle bush. So these right there are brittle bush. These. There we go. This is brittle bush. Makes beautiful yellow flowers in the spring. Oh, the battery always makes the phone off balance. There we go. Yeah, so brittle bush makes some great yellow flowers. The wildflower season this year was absolutely spectacular. Just beautiful. Really couldn't complain. It was amazing to go hike it and go see how amazing the flowers were. Just so many different colors. There was entire like hillsides that were just purple. So it made it look burnt almost because it was just purple. You couldn't see any of the green on it. It was just all gorgeous colors. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Here's some more rocks. Just gonna keep you in the shade to not overheat a 3rd time. Yeah, I found some great pink agates out here. You know, pink's not my favorite color, but they were just gorgeous. Just beautiful. Some like yellow orange moss agate. That was amazing. It's the thumbnail of this video, is that moss agate I found out here. Just down a ways over there. So there's some spectacular stuff here, and I found some great stuff today. Mostly jasper. There was that one like geode looking thing. And I found geodes on this stream, broken open and just got like a carnelian outside with like white quartz in the middle, just full crystals, and that was very nice. Very beautiful. Yeah. Found some nice pastelite here as well. That's always really enjoyable to find. That polishes up real well. On different stream system, I found some blue pastelite. Here is more like a cream and a reddish pastelite. Just really quite nice. There's like a freshwater clam shell. Really don't understand that at all. This is a dry wash. The nearest like actual lake is like 30 miles from here. So that's those are always weird curiosities you find out here. It's like, why is this here? This should not be out here. And yet it is. Here, I'll go over to this bank. Yeah, so I'm actually passing my car now, but you know, we're having a good time. smaller pebbles. So I'm gonna go to this bigger area. See if I can find that monster. See what we can find. Well, I'm focusing on like filming too and not having super shaky footage here, so the finds are my focus is definitely more on the camera here. So I'm sure I'm missing some. Just start screaming if you see the biggest agate you've ever seen, because I'll probably miss it. That's just some like quartz. There we go. All right. It's time to find the agates. More agates, because I'm greedy. Although I'm pretty happy with that geode. That geode was really nice. Geode, air quotes. It's broken open and there's barely any of it left. But it's a gorgeous, like, red, quartzy chalcedony to it, though. I don't know, I thought it was jasper, but it actually looked translucent, so it's kind of like a dark red. There's some more jasper. I picked up so much jasper today. I need to control myself. Yeah, so if at any point the feed goes out and you lose connection, it's because my phone overheated. I definitely feel like that might be coming again sometime soon. I can feel it's really hot, yeah. Yeah. I'll continue for just a sec longer. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Definitely have self-control. All right. But I should be responsible. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm gonna stop for the day, and there's someone coming here. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you really enjoyed. Like and subscribe. It's really hard for me to ask about that. But yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.